What's going on, guys? Jesus Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Thursday the 20th of June, got confirmed as to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, it's a new transfer episode. And finally, in the comment section below, I'm interested to see, are you still playing FIFA 19 Ultimate Team? Right, let's jump into the confirmed deals, and the very first one has been known for about a week or so, and that is Ferland Mendy. He's now officially passed his medical with Real Madrid, and he completed that yesterday, and he was unveiled at the Bernabeu. It's a €48 million move from Lyon, and interested to see where he fits in next season. Will he be an instant starter, taking over Marcelo's position? Because for the Brazilian Marcelo, his season last year wasn't too great. Sudani has joined Olympiacos in Greece from Nottingham Forest at an undisclosed fee. Ojo has gone on loan to Steven Gerrard's Rangers from Liverpool, and that's for the whole campaign. That's after last year spending on loan to a team in Ligue 1. Nikola Vlasic has joined CSK in Moscow from Everton, again undisclosed fee, and he signed a 5-year contract until 2024. Porto has joined Real Sociedad from Girona for a fee of €10 million, and he's also signed a 5-year contract. The first rumour of the day is according to BBC Sport, and they said newly promoted Premier League outfit Norwich City have had a bid of £3 million plus add-ons accepted for Motherwell youngster David Turnbull. The 19-year-old has been the subject of interest from Celtic in recent days, who also saw an offer for the player accepted last week, but they failed to agree personal terms with the player and his agent. And when the Celtic transfer news broke out earlier last week, I mentioned in the video that I found it quite an odd statement for Celtic to put out, because they essentially threw the player and the agent under the bus, where they were saying that the offer they made to them, it was a magnificent offer. But it now looks like he'll be coming to the Premier League next season, and I believe he'll be a new player for FIFA 20. Next up, according to L'Equipe, Arsenal target Alexis Claude Maurice has said, "I want to join Borussia Mönchengladbach. They are a club that focus on young players, there is a good structure, they are playing in the Europa League, I like their project and it suits me." And this was quite a strange one to see, because a few days ago it looked like, according to the reports at least, that Arsenal are clear favourites to sign him. They've had one bid rejected already of €14 million, and they were willing to pay 20. West Ham also showed interest, and 10 other teams. He may have been worried about how much first-team football he would get out of the likes of Arsenal, compared to Borussia Mönchengladbach, where maybe he could be a starter, and he could have also seen the success of Jadon Sancho last year playing in the Bundesliga. And next up, according to Sky Sports, a very strange one, they're saying Burnley have rejected a loan with the option to buy from Besiktas for defender Ben Gibson. It kind of came out of nowhere, and Sean Dyche is like, you know what, he isn't going next season, as last year he had his injury troubles. And next up, according to Gianluca Di Marzio, he has said Inter's €20 million offer for Valentino Lazaro is still deemed too low, as Hertha Berlin want €25 million plus bonuses. Inter will continue to try and find an agreement with the German club, as interest there from a few other teams across Europe. And a second player linked to Inter this time, according to Tuttosport, they're saying Inter have identified Fulham's Ryan Sessegnon as a successor to Ivan Perisic, who has been linked for a move away from Italy this summer. Inter's sporting director was in attendance to watch Ryan Sessegnon play for England's under-21s against France in the European Under-21 Championship. It has been confirmed that next year his contract runs out in 2020 and he has no intention whatsoever of signing a new deal. And with Fulham being relegated and with the likes of Inter and Tottenham interested, it makes sense why they'd want to cash in. And now going over to Inter Milan's rivals AC Milan, Sky Germany are saying AC Milan have negotiated with Kramaric's agent and are close to reaching a deal. They haven't mentioned how much a Croatian international would cost them, but it seems like it'd be a good addition to their squad. And they would probably fund a lot of that transfer for Kramaric with the sale of Andre Silva, who has been linked to a move to the Premier League. And next up, according to the agent of Lucas Torreira, he has revealed that a potential return to Italy with former boss Marco Giampaolo at AC Milan, it'd be something special. The Uruguay international has been linked to a move to the San Siro in recent weeks, and added fuel to the rumours when he admitted last week that he liked living in Italy more. The The midfielder is valued at £40 million or $45 million by the Gunners, although Milan are considering offering Frank Kessié as a makeweight in a potential deal, whereas for Arsenal, they don't want to sell him at all. A rumour that has been going around a bit recently is Bayern Munich potentially wanting Gareth Bale on loan, and the agent of Gareth Bale has said Bayern have made no approach whatsoever for the Real Madrid winger. It does look like Real Madrid are trying to get rid of him this summer, whether that's a permanent basis or on a loan deal, but not many teams in world football can afford the transfer fee and his very high wages. And now moving on according to Sky Sports, they said Manchester United are stepping up their interest and pursuit of Norwich City right back Max Aarons, and they see him as an alternative to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. United have been in talks to sign Wan-Bissaka, but have not been able to strike a deal with Crystal Palace yet, and Aarons did win the EFL Young Player of the Season last year. Sky also mentioning that United are looking at Husai from Napoli, as he will be available this summer, but it definitely looks like because of Valencia leaving United on a free deal, the right back position is definitely a priority. And next up, according to Sport Bild, they said Eintracht Frankfurt are now the favourites to sign Max Kruse from Werder Bremen. There was apparently interest there from Liverpool and Bayern Munich, but they're no longer interested. Napoli midfielder Amadou Diawara has rejected the chance to join Wolves, according to Sky Sports Italia. The 21-year-old has been linked to a move to the Premier League, but is reported he preferred to stay in Italy with a move to Roma. Napoli, meanwhile, are interested in Roma defender Kostas Manolas, which could prove important in any move for Diawara. I feel like I'm mentioning this every episode now, but Roma are struggling financially with financial fair play and whatnot, so players like Dzeko, like Manolas, they might be sold this summer. Then we have got an update from Lyon president Ula on Nabil Fekir. He does say, his preference is a departure. We're open to discussions, but we've had no movement. We are waiting for offers in the coming days, but for right now, at the moment, there aren't any. The easy story that a lot of journalists are going with at the moment is that Fekir could go to Liverpool, and they're simply basing that story off last summer. Atletico Madrid are considering Granit Xhaka as a potential replacement for Rodri and an alternative to Real Madrid's Marcos Llorente, as according to Mundo Deportivo. The Spanish side are set to lose Rodri to Manchester City and need to strengthen in midfield ahead of the new campaign. Llorente is their first choice, but they're reluctant to pay the €50 million their City rivals want for him. Instead, they may approach Arsenal over Swiss star Xhaka, though it will be difficult to persuade the Gunners to sell him. France Football have put out a very short story saying that PSG are interested and have already held meetings with Douglas Costa's agent. It took place in the French capital over the last 24 hours. And next up, according to TRT Sport, they're saying Ozan Kabak wants to join Bayern this summer. That's despite interest from 9 different teams. Bayern are favourites for the signing of the centre-back for his €15 million release clause. However, the transfer depends on the future of Boateng and Mats Hummels. And Hummels, by the way, will feature later on the episode as a done deal. We'll go into that in just a second. And Damaso is saying the same thing pretty much, that Bayern are interested, but AC Milan have also now made an approach for the Stuttgart defender. One that could be announced very soon is going to be Andre Gomes going to Everton on a permanent basis from Barcelona, and Barca have briefed basically that a fee has been agreed with Everton, and it's a £22 million initial fee with add-ons that could take it higher to 31 mil. Manchester City are set to make a €95 million bid for Napoli defender Kalidou Koulibaly, that's according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The potential signings of James Rodriguez and Hirving Lozano may force the Serie A side to sell a key player this summer, and City are keen to take advantage. The Senegal international Koulibaly would be keen to work under Pep Guardiola should the offer be forthcoming. And now keep on the theme of Napoli, according to Gianluca Damaso yet again, he has said Napoli are making significant progress for James Rodriguez, as a deal with Real Madrid seems to have been reached on a loan, plus option to buy for €30 million. And ESPN Colombia are going one step further and saying it's a done deal. Cadena SER are saying that De Ligt has formally rejected Barcelona's proposal, despite the Catalan club having reached a deal with Ajax. PSG, Juventus and Bayern have all made better proposals so far, and I'd probably say, judging by the rumours, PSG are definitely favourites. Then we have got an update from a transfer I mentioned yesterday, which is Rabiot potentially going to Juventus on a free deal from Paris Saint-Germain. And El Chiringuito, the same sources, saying that he'll sign a 5-year contract, he'll get €7 million a season, and a €10 million signing bonus. Joao Felix has agreed personal terms with Atletico Madrid on a 5-year contract. the Spanish club will pay Benfica 120 million euros, and this deal could be announced today. Now bear in mind, Fabrizio Romano said this yesterday on Wednesday, so it might even be a done deal. Sky Sports Italia are saying that Manchester United have set a price of 150 million euros for Paul Pogba, and the player now favours a move to Juventus over Real Madrid. And Goal.com are saying Juve acknowledge they face competition from Real for the midfielder, and they're preparing an initial offer. It's expected to be in the region of 130 to 140 million euros, and it's interesting to see whether United accept that or not. And Gazzetta dello Sport are saying Maurizio Sarri is set to be backed in the transfer market with some big signings. Paul Pogba, Milinkovic-Savic, Chiesa and Zaniolo are all targets. Mundo Deportivo put a quote on their front page of the newspaper yesterday saying Neymar has officially told Paris Saint-Germain he wants to leave this summer, and the quote on the paper does say, "I do not want to play here anymore, I want to go back to my home, where I should never have left." But Barca's rivals Real Madrid, according to Marca at least, they can increase their chances of signing Neymar this summer if they offer Casemiro to PSG as part of a potential deal. Then we have got a confirmed deal. It's all been announced now, it's all official. That's Mats Hummels re-signing for Borussia Dortmund. He left the club back in 2016 to go to Bayern Munich, and the fee back then was around 30 million euros. But both clubs have now reached an agreement and he's set for a medical. And Kicker are suggesting the fee itself is 38 million euros after bonuses. This transfer window has genuinely been crazy. Like, we're on the 20th of June and there's been so many big deals confirmed already. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time's a new transfer episode. And finally, in the comment section below, are you still playing FIFA 19 Ultimate Team? Let me know down below. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.